Hey guys, it's Michelle. Welcome to week 6. It's kind of crazy. There are certain days that I feel like it's going really slow. Like I'll be at work and I'll just be like, this day is never gonna end. And but in the whole scheme of it, the last couple weeks have gone by pretty fast. I found out when I was 3 weeks and 3 days. So it's been, yeah, like 3 weeks since I found out, and well, almost. And it doesn't seem quite that long ago. It's kind of exciting. It's passed kind of quick. Um, Symptoms. As far as symptoms go, I haven't. I don't know. I haven't really noticed anything more, I should say. Like I haven't added to my list. I'm still kind of breaking out. You can't really tell because the lighting's horrible, but my forehead and stuff's all like bumpy. It really bothers me. It's all like, don't like it. And then my chest too is like broken out, and like the tops of my shoulders. It's kind of like irritating. I heard that was like a possibility, but I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. I didn't think it was gonna be like everywhere. But oh well. So there's that. I'm still I go on and off. Some days I'm really tired, some days I'm not. Yesterday I was so exhausted. I was like laying in bed at 7 and like trying to keep my eyes open because my eyes were just completely like wanting to close. I still have not had any morning, afternoon, evening sickness. The only thing that I guess that's close to it is if I don't eat when my stomach starts growling and then I like wait a little while. I've always been really sensitive to that as far as if I don't eat, I get kind of like, I don't want to say queasy, but I don't feel good. And now it's like heightened, so instead of my body just being annoyed that I'm not eating, it's like pissed off that I'm not eating. So I'll kind of be like, oh. But as soon as I start eating, I feel better. And then if I get overheated, which apparently isn't really hard to do these days, I get a little icky feeling too. I was riding in the car with my brother-in-law, my husband, and my brother-in-law's family, and it was cold outside, and he had the heater on. It was nighttime. It was like 9 o'clock at night. And everybody else was fine, and it's actually saying a lot because my husband normally runs hot, so he's always the first one that's like, I'm dying, get me out of here, I'm roasting. And he was sitting there fine, and I was like pressing my face up against the glass window, just like, cool air, need cool air, you know. And I felt so sick. Like by the time he stopped at our house and dropped us off, I was so ready to get out of that car because I think if I had to sat in that car like 5 more minutes, I probably would have thrown up. That's how it just wasn't good. But as soon as the cool air of the night like hit my face, I was fine. I didn't feel bad at all. I was just like, oh, good, it's way better. So I don't know. Well, I lied, I guess. There's one kind of new symptom. It was kind of happening last week. I don't think I mentioned it though because I thought it was crazy. I didn't think pregnancy brain was supposed to start until like your 3rd trimester, but apparently it starts earlier than that. And I thought I was crazy. I was writing on one of my forums, and somebody else brought it up. They were like, "It's way too early for this, right?" And then there was a whole bunch of responses to it. They were like, all these girls were like, "Oh no, me too, me too." And it's really weird. I could be looking at you and having a conversation with you, and I'll just kind of space off and be like, what were we talking about? And I really was paying attention to you. I just like forgot. Or my husband will tell me something in the morning, and by the time it's night, I'm like, you told me that? Really? Like, yesterday, apparently, he got home kind of late, and I was already in bed, but I wasn't, like, asleep. In fact, I think I had just kind of turned out my light, because I was reading, and I turned out my light, and then, like, a few minutes later, he came in. And I was tired, but I didn't think I was that exhausted, but apparently we had, like, a whole conversation. I totally can't remember it. No idea. I had one of the girls on there, and I'm sure this isn't, like, really the reason, but everybody was posting their theories on this forum about why pregnancy brain was hitting so fast. And they're like, well, in your first trimester, all the blood is rushing from your head to the baby. That's also why you get lightheaded, because, you know, the baby needs all this blood. In the last trimester, and right after you have a baby, you can't remember anything because you're tired, you hurt, you haven't got a lot of sleep, and, you know, so, which I guess it's possible. I don't know. I did that too. Did you see, like, I just kind of go off on stupid little talks, and people so far have been nice about it, but afterwards I'm just kind of like, wow, that was totally not needed. Anyways, yeah, I'm sorry that this is a webcam, just like a plain webcam video. I'm not going to edit or anything. I was so irritated last time. I had like this 15-minute video. It was freaking awesome. I had all these edits in it, and I had inserted photos, and then it was like, no, we're going to cut off the last half bit of it, so I'm irritated. I'm just going to wait until I get like a nice camcorder, because all I do now is I have like a camera that records, so I'm going to wait until I get like a nice camcorder. Yeah. As far as like baby stuff, I haven't bought anything this week. I don't think I've actually even been to the store this week. Not to like the store with the baby stuff. I've been really busy. I'm buying my car, as I think you guys know. I'm buying a car. And so my taxes came back, and I'm putting those towards it, and I'm pretty much putting all of my check from last week towards it. So I just didn't really, I could have went and got some baby stuff. I'm not like broke or anything, but I just waited. I just wasn't really feeling it. Like, I just didn't want to walk. Yeah. Worked on my baby blanket some more. That's pretty much it. So I'll go ahead and quit talking now, and I'll show you my belly. You have to not mind the pants again. I had to switch into my sweatpants because, again, I had like really weird pants, and they were pushing all the bloat up, so it looked like I had like the hugest muffin top ever. Yeah. I don't like this bloat thing. Like, at first I thought it was kind of cute because it was kind of looking like I was showing, but it's kind of annoying now. Like, during the day, it actually like hurts to have like my pants buttoned, and of course I'm at work, so I can't like sit back and unbutton them or anything like that, you know. So it's kind of annoying. I got some leggings, and I think here in the next couple weeks or so, I'm just gonna like invest in some dresses and wear my leggings underneath them, so my belly can be all relaxed and like a stretchy thing rather than all tightened up in like jeans or dress pants, whatever I have on. Because it's really like, after I eat especially, the bloat is so big, my pants like cut into it, and it's not comfortable. But I can still button up my pants and stuff because the bloat kind of like squishes, so it's not like it's like a hard thing to button over. But okay, anyways, belly time. Let me grab my thing, move the camera over. Okay, so first off, this is, I just ate too, so I'm really bloated. This is with a shirt, obviously, that, or on the side. Do you see that? Isn't that gross? That is just like big old bloat belly. I don't like it. Here's the front. Front looks a little bit better. At least you can still kind of see my ribs. Yeah, I don't like it. Okay, so do a measurement. Shit, I'll try not to. Oops, sorry. Try not to flash you guys. I have a bra on though, don't worry. I just don't think you guys wanted to see it. Okay, go down. Oops. Go down. See this? Even in stretch pants, I have like this horrible muffin top. It's so gross. So, if I remember correctly, I think last week we were at like 41.5. And this week, we are at 42. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't weigh myself today, but I weighed myself the other day, and I had still only gained the 3 pounds. I'm still 177, so unless I gained a whole bunch of weight overnight, I think that's what I am. Yeah, that's about it. I've gained like a ½ inch, I guess, but like I said, I ate, and the bloat's usually worse when I've eaten, so I'm probably still about like 41 or so, and I'm not like completely bloated. But oh, funny thing. So the people at work, I would think most people at work take bets on when the baby is gonna come or what gender the baby is gonna be, but people at my work are taking bets on how many there are in there, because the few symptoms that I have are like fairly intense, as far as I get hungry like every 2.5 to 3 hours, and like I told you before, it's not just like mildly hungry, I'm starving. I was sitting in my boss's office like 2 hours after work, and my stomach's like, rah, 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 you know, and he's like, whoa. He's like laughing at me. Same thing with like the weight, like I gained weight pretty fast, and just stuff like that. They're all taking, like, everybody thinks it's going to be more than one. Most of them think it's twins. My boss says triplets. If he's right, I'll kill him. No, if I had twins, I'd be okay. I'd be happy with them, you know. But I think it's like a lot to take on the first time you have a baby, to have 2 babies. Maybe after you already experienced raising a child once, then having twins, but the very first time you get to be a mom, it's to 2 babies. I think that's kind of intimidating. But guess we'll see. My appointment is next week, and I'm sure I'll have lots to tell you. I hope it's something interesting, rather than just, oh, he weighed me, I'm pregnant, that's the end of that. But no, he doesn't do early scans unless he thinks something's wrong or you have a history with stuff, and I, so far, have had no bad symptoms like cramps or spotting, and I personally have had no issues before being pregnant, because this is the first time I've been pregnant. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess I will talk to you guys next Wednesday for week 7. Bye.